for our 12th episode of our new comic book day poll list. And it's another week of broken pockets at the comic book shop. So we're going to try to get through these books quite quickly, but before we do that, we're going to make our Batman Damned statement. And it has nothing to do with Bruce Wayne's nakedness. But the last panel of the book, which no one, out of all the videos that I've watched, has said anything about it, that the giant crucifix in the church where John Constantine and Batman are talking has been defaced with a Joker face and ha 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 written all over the giant Jesus crucifix, and no one has even bothered to say anything about it, which is odd in this climate where everybody's offended about everything, but nobody's offended at that. But everybody's talking about Batman's nakedness. I thought I would say something about that. I thought that would be a little bit more controversial, but I guess Batman's nakedness is more important than Christ. But anyway, I guess a lot of people will probably just stop listening right after that, right? Alright, let's get on with these books. We're going to start with Dark Horse. We have one book from them. Stranger Things #1, which has 5 covers. And that is written by Jody Houser with art by Stefano Martino. We have a Alexi Briscott cover, a Raphael Albuquerque cover, a Cal Lamont cover, a photo, and a photo cover, which looks really cool. It's kind of digressed. We have one book from Image Comics, Shanghai Red #4, by Christopher Sebela and Josh Hickson. That has 2 covers. We have a Josh Hickson cover and a Chris Visions cover, which looks totally awesome. Reminds me of the Peaky Blinders. For independent comics, we have Beyonders #2 by Paul Jenkins and Wesley St. Clair, and that has 1 cover. We have Bone Parish #3, which has 2 covers, I believe. That's by Colin Bunn and Jonas Scarf. We have a Lee Garbett cover, which is phenomenal, and a Tyler Cook cover. That Lee Garbett cover is really a sight to behold. There is Doctor Who, the 13th Doctor #0, and that has 2 covers. A Claudia I cover and a photo variant cover. That is by Richard Denwick and Georgia Spasidio. Just an old school fan of Doctor Who. And this actress here was on Attack the Block back in the days with John Boyega, so I thought I'd give her a shout out. And one book from Valiant I'll talk about, that they're independent, so I'll give them a shout out. That's X-Men of War #19 by Mankind and Juan Jose Rip. And that has quite a few covers, but I'm going to show 3 covers here. We got a Kenneth Rocafort cover, an Alan Qua cover, and a magnificent Miko Suayan cover with like the armor coming off him. That looks sick. And that's it for our independent books. DC Comics, we have a slew of books and some really, really awesome covers as always. For Action Comics, 1003 by Brian Michael Bendis and Patrick Gleason. There are 3 covers for this: a Patrick Gleason cover, a Francis Manapul cover, and a David Mack cover. Batgirl 27 by Marguerite Scott and Paul Pelletier. We have a Ryan Murphy, Sean Murphy cover, and a Josh Middleton cover. Very nice. Detective Comics 989 by Brian Hill and Stefan Segovia. We have 2 covers for that. We have the Stefan Segovia cover and the Blueprint Mark Brooks cover. Doomsday Clock number 7 by Jeff Johns and Gary Frank. This book is supposed to be pretty important, aside from the story itself. The, I guess you call them newspaper clippings in the background, is supposed to hold some very important information for the ongoing story and the DC Universe at large. And that has 2 covers, both by Gary Frank. The Flash 55 by Joshua Williams and Scott Collins. That has 2 covers, a Dan Mora cover and a really cool Howard Porter cover. Looks like Flash is surfing without a surfboard. Heroes in Crisis number 1, the big DC Universe event we've been waiting for. By Tom King and Clay Mann. And that has a slew of covers. But we're looking at cover A by Clay Mann, Ryan Sook cover B, and they have a sketch variant, and they have a incentive cover by Francesco Mattina, which is on Midtown. It's running for $255. Would you believe that? Justice League Dark number 3 by James Tynion and Alvaro Martinez Bueno. There's 2 covers for that. The Martinez cover A and cover B by Greg Capullo. Get them both if you can. I think that's the first cover appearance of the Upside Down Man. Justice League Odyssey number 1 is finally hitting the scene by Joshua Williams and Stepan Sajak. That's the guy that's been doing the variant covers for Hawkman. And we have a Sajak cover and a Terry Dodson cover. The Silencer number 9 by Dan Abnett and Patrick Zetscher. I've been loving this book. And the guy that's doing the book now, Zetscher, has a little bit of style that's very similar to Greg Capullo. I love it. Really cool book. The Terrifics number 8 by Jeff Lemire and Dale Inglesham, which he'll be off that book because is he doing? I think he's doing something else. But the Zetscher, who's doing Silencer, is supposed to be coming over to the Terrifics. Titans 26 by Dan Abnett and Brett Peoples. We have a Brandon Peterson cover. And this John boy is killing these variant covers on the Titans. Very, very nice. And the last book for DC is Wonder Woman 55 by Steve Orlando and Raul Allen. We have a David Yardin cover. And of course, we got the Pure Fire Free-Zone cover. I know a lot of people's going to be looking to pick that up. For Marvel Comics, let's start with the Amazing Spider-Man number 6. That has 2 covers. They got a Humberto Ramos cover and a Paul Renard Cosmic Ghost Rider cover. That is by Nick Spencer and Humberto Ramos. Black Panther number 4. That seems like this book is finally coming out on a regular basis, by Ta-Nehisi Coates and Daniel Lacuna. We have a Paul Rivera cover and a Cosmic Ghost Rider by Pasquale Fury. Looks kind of sucky. Domino Annual number 1 by various people. And we have a Greg Land cover and a nice Frank Cho cover. Might pick that up. A book that is looking to be sold out everywhere this week. The Edge of Spider-Geddon number 4. And that has 2 covers, an Aaron Kuder cover and a Cully Hamner cover. And that is written by Aaron Kuder with art by Aaron Kuder. Pretty cool. My book of the week, which every week it comes out. It's my favorite book. Extermination number 3 by Ed Brisson, and the enigmatic Pepe Larraz with regular cover A by Mark Brooks, a must-have, and the connecting cover by Mike Hawthorne, and a third variant by Ron Garney. Really, really awesome. That's a little more expensive. Infinity Wars, The Iron Hammer #1 by Al Ewing and Humberto Ramos. We got a cover A by Humberto Ramos. Cover B is a connecting cover by Adam Kubert. And we have the little sketch variant cover by Humberto Ramos. Marvel 2-in-1 #10 continues the story of Johnny Storm and the Thing by Chip Zdarsky and Ramon K. Perez. Moon Knight #199. Have no idea what's going on with this book, but it's almost at 200. That's by Max Bemis and Paul Davidson. Old Man Hawkeye #9 by Ethan Sachs and Marco Cicchetto. Either get it for the Marco Cicchetto art, or get it because it's the first appearance of Old Man Bullseye. Old Man Logan #48 by Ed Brisson and Ibrahim Robinson. It's coming down to a close. You might as well grab it, right? Then again, maybe not. The Punisher #2, 3 covers, with 2 covers. We got the Greg Smallwood cover, which the Punisher looks a little bit like Dolph Lundgren, and Mike Deodato Jr. cover, and this is by Matthew Rosenberg and Szymon Kudranski. And there is a third cover by Mike Zeck, but that looks like it costs $85. No thanks. The Sentry #4 by Jeff Lemire and Aaron Kim Jacinto, and that has 1 cover by Kim Jacinto. The Spider-Geddon Begins #0, and that is by Chris Gage with art by Clayton Crane, doing the interiors. Should be nice to see that. We have a bunch of covers for that, but I'm only showing 3. We have the cover A, which has the PS4 Spider-Man on it, the In-Hyuk Lee connecting cover, and a CG Marvels variant cover. Very, very nice. That's that'll probably be sold out online too. Ain't no telling. This week's True Believers, we have the first appearance of Hellcat, and Luke Cage meets the Fantastic Four. Well, he joins the Fantastic Four, I believe. And the Punisher War Journal #1. Remember to pick that up. That's has Jim Lee art, I believe. Venom First Host #5, which cover B is definitely gonna be sold out, so grab it if you can. By Mike Costa and Mark Bagley. We have the cover A by Mark Bagley, and cover B, which is Gone by Javert Garin. I didn't do that on purpose. X-Men Blue 36, which this is the end of this series, by Cullen Bunn and Marcus Toe. I guess people will be picking this up because it is in connection with the Extermination book. And I only posted 1 cover for that. And last book for Marvel, X-Men Red #8 by Tom Taylor and Carmen Nunez Canero, and that has 3 covers. A really nice Jenny Frieson cover A, a Cosmic Ghost Rider cover by Jamal Campbell, and a Headshot cover by Travis Charest. I hope you guys be able to get these books, but I wouldn't say that Venom First Host is the cover of the week, but that is definitely a book to get because it's looking to be sold out, and so is Spider-Geddon #0, depending on what cover you get, even though they'll probably order pretty heavy on that book. Not too much to be jumping around for. but it is a lot of books, and you know, will have a little hefty price upon your wallet. There are some hefty variants for the Heroes in Crisis. We're touching that with a 10-foot pole. But, you know, we're going to get out of here. But if I would say the book of the week, just for giggles, I guess, it would be Stranger Things #1. And I would definitely go with the photo variant cover. All right, people. You guys take care. Buy the books, read the books, love the books. Until next time, same bad time, same bad channel. Peace.